Hello everyone. Ahora voy a hacer este video en inglés. Hey, now I'm gonna make this video in English because somebody just called me out of the blue and told me, he didn't ask me, he told me, hey Eric, you're wrong. I just saw a video from a guy from a very, very elite unit, and he told us, he was saying that if you have a handgun and a knife, you don't need a knife. What for? What the hell you need the knife for if you have the handgun? And I said, really? He said that? So first of all, don't believe nobody that is screaming and yelling that he comes or he was in this special unit or that special unit. Those are things that are very desperate for them to show off or to tell everybody that he was on those units. The people that really were good in their units, they keep themselves humble. They don't need to yell to tell in every video they make that they were in that unit or in this unit. So those things are wrong, very, very bad. And also the way they speak. Anyways, so always keep it humble. So going to this argument that he was telling me that there's no such thing to grab a handgun and a knife at the same time, it is wrong. Well, we have two hands, right? We use both of them. We can fight bare hands, right? Bare hands. Good. We can fight with even a flashlight on hand. I didn't bring my flashlight. We can have a little stick and a hand, right? That can maybe a couple times to hit. Or maybe a big stick. Or maybe a hammer and a hand. Of course, we can use both hands if we are trained to and we are coordinated. Of course, much better to have two weapons, right? Two sticks. Better, not because, oh, you don't need two. We can use two. Or I can use a knife and a stick. Really? You're with me or not? And of course, we can use two knives. Why we limit ourselves in only just one weapon? Or we can use a tomahawk and a knife, or two tomahawks. Why not, right? So we can use them. Same thing with a handgun and a knife. Said, why, if you have a malfunction or you have to reload, you cannot use your knife. Just throw it away. Really? Oh, because if it's a long distance, you need two hands to shoot. Is that really? If you are in a good unit or if you train, you can shoot easily 50 meters away, 60, 70 yards away with one hand and be accurate. You don't need two hands. Of course, if it's a longer distance, okay, you might have to change your knife, your grip, and reload if you can reload. Normally, you can reload with a knife, with a handgun, just like this, easily. And somebody is, how do you say in English, cuando alguien saluda con sombrero ajeno? When someone just someone takes credit from someone else. This technique, I came up with this technique in early 1990s, and I have videos of that. But somebody is doing it and taking credit from someone else. Anyways, so we can use both. I don't need to throw my hand. Oh, if you are in a CQB situation, I better have a knife and a handgun. Sometimes I need to be quiet. Sometimes I need to be loud. So it depends on the situation, the circumstances you can use. But saying that you don't need a knife so you can grab a handgun with two hands, really? Even with the knife, I can grab my handgun with two hands. Why should I throw my knife away because I have a handgun? Even I can use two handguns, two pistols. Oh, is that a movie? My grandfather was showing me. He was using revolvers, shooting with two revolvers at the same time. Maybe it wasn't the right technique, but it worked on that time. I've been training with two pistols shooting at the same time. What's wrong with that? We have two hands. You can use as many options as you have around you, near you, use them. Why just throw one away because you just have a handgun and you're relying on using your handgun? What about if you have a malfunction? Oh, I used to have my knife, but I threw it away. You have your knife. Use your knife and use your handgun. So please always be careful. This is my push dagger, push knife. Always think and ask to the person or people that are making videos that they have no such thing. They have no reasons, no matter if they say that they were in this unit or that unit, doesn't matter. They don't know. I've been with units training, and I don't want to say it, special units in the United States, here in the United States, in Israel, in Russia. And you think just because they were in the best units, they know how to fight, hand to hand? They don't know how to hand. They don't know even fighting with a knife. I've been there. I'm telling you because I've been there. No one knows how to fight with a knife. Oh, with a rifle. They think they know. I don't have my rifle. Oh, but I have my shotgun here. They think that they know how to fight with a rifle. Just doing this kind of things. Really? That's not fighting. They make the soldiers think that they could fight with a rifle like that. No way. You need to develop skills, training, real combat training, not just with a big bullet vest, training with that, or with shields, dummies. No way. You really need to be honest and tell yourself if you really know. Not because you were in that unit or in another unit. Train, be humble, don't say anything, just show with your facts. With facts. Alright? So, this is the video. I hope to see you in the next one.